In this lecture, I am going to explain how to find eigenvalues and eigenvectors of a matrix. For this, first we define characteristic equation. Take a square matrix of order n. Let A be square matrix of order n. The equation obtained by equating to 0 the determinant of the matrix A minus lambda I, where lambda is scalar and I is unit matrix of order n, is called the characteristic equation of the matrix A. So here observe A minus lambda I. In that lambda is scalar, I is unit matrix. So lambda into I means lambda into unit matrix. We get the principal diagonal elements of this matrix lambda I are lambdas and all other elements are zeros. Now subtract that from A. That means we subtract lambda from principal diagonal elements of A and the remaining elements in A same. Okay, so we get a matrix which involves a scalar lambda. Find the determinant of that matrix and equate to 0. You get an equation. That equation is called as characteristic equation. That is mod A minus lambda equal 0. This is the characteristic equation. Next, eigenvalues. Since it is a equation involving some unknown lambda, since A is square matrix of order n, we get here nth degree polynomial. It has n roots. Those roots are called as eigenvalues. The roots of the characteristic equation of the matrix A are called eigenvalues or characteristic roots or latent roots of the matrix. Okay. Next, eigenvectors. Corresponding to each eigenvalue, we define an eigenvector. Any vector capital X which transforms into lambda x over the matrix A is called eigenvector of A corresponding to the eigenvalue lambda. Okay. So the vector capital X which transforms to another vector, that is lambda x multiple of lambda, by applying the matrix A on X. Then that vector is called as eigenvector. That means Ax equal lambda x. That means A minus lambda I into x equals 0. Write lambda x to left side, you get Ax minus lambda x equals 0. Take x common, we have A minus lambda. But here we write lambda I. Since A is in matrix form, lambda is scalar. How do you convert scalar into matrix form? Just multiply it with unit matrix. Okay. So this A minus lambda I into capital X equal 0. This gives a system of homogeneous linear equations. Since lambda is eigenvalue, we have mod A minus lambda equal 0. Since lambda is eigenvalue, that means it is the root of this equation. Okay, so lambda satisfies this equation. That means the determinant of this coefficient matrix is 0. So this homogeneous system has a non-trivial solution. So the above system has a non-zero solution. That solution is eigenvector. Okay. Let's consider the example. Find the eigenvalues and eigenvectors of the matrix A called first row 0, 1, 0, second row 0, 0, 1, third row 0, minus 2, 3. First write characteristic equation mod A minus lambda equal 0. How do you write this A minus lambda? Just to subtract lambda from principal diagonal elements. So principal diagonal elements are these elements. Just to subtract lambda from these elements and other elements remain same. So 0 minus lambda 1, 0, 0. Next here subtract lambda 0 minus lambda. Next 1, 0, minus 2 same. Next another principal diagonal element 3, subtract lambda from here. So 3 minus lambda equal 0. Okay. So this is A minus lambda I. Now find determinant of this matrix. How do you expand this determinant? First I expand this determinant with respect to column, first column. Okay, since we have two zeros here. Okay, so lambda into, so minus lambda into, remove this row and this column. So determinant of this matrix. Okay, so minus lambda into 3 minus lambda minus 2 into 1. Okay, so minus lambda into 3 minus lambda minus 2 into 1. Okay, and other two terms become 0 since I expand the determinant with respect to first column. In first column, these two are zeros. So the other two terms in the determinant expansion become 0. Okay, right. So this is product of two terms, this term into this term. So product 0 means this term becomes 0 and or this term becomes 0. So from this we get lambda equals 0, first root, and multiply this term. First minus lambda into 3, minus 3 lambda, minus into minus, plus lambda square, minus of minus, plus 2. Okay. So write this, lambda square minus 3 lambda plus 2 equals 0. This is quadratic equation. Find roots. How do you find roots? So product 2 into here coefficient 1. So product 2, product should be 2, and summation is minus 3. You have to choose two numbers so that their product is 2 and sum is minus 3. So those numbers are 2, 1, 2 into 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3. Okay. So, but sum should be minus 3. Product should be 2. So, minus 2 into minus 1 plus 2, minus 2 minus 1 minus 3. So, the two numbers are minus 2 minus 1. So, write this minus 3 lambda as minus 2 lambda minus lambda. So, this is lambda square minus 2 lambda minus lambda plus 2 equal 0. So, take here lambda common, lambda into lambda minus 2, take here minus 1 common, minus 1 into lambda minus 2 equals 0. So, take lambda minus 2 common into lambda minus 1 equals 0. So, lambda minus 1 0, that means lambda equal to 1, lambda minus 2 0, that means lambda equal to 2. Okay. So, here we have lambda 0. So, therefore, the three roots are 0, 1, 2. So, these roots are called as eigenvalues. Therefore, eigenvalues are lambda equal to 0, 1, 2. Okay. Since A is a 3 by 3 matrix, you get 3 eigenvalues. Okay. The eigenvalues may be different or may be equal, may be repeated. Okay. So, these are the eigenvalues for this matrix. Now, we calculate eigenvector corresponding to first eigenvalue, lambda equal 0. Okay. Right. Take a vector, let capital X1 be the eigenvector. Then by definition of eigenvector, we have A minus lambda I. Here lambda is 0, A minus 0 I into x1 equal 0. 0 I means this becomes 0. We get AX1 equal to 0. Okay. So you get same matrix as it is. So 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0 minus 2, 3 into capital X1 is x, y, z equal 0 means 0 vector 0, 0, 0. So this is system of homogeneous linear equations. So solve this system. Right. Now convert this to echelon form. In first row, first non-zero element is this. First non-zero element is this. Before that, we have 0. For this, below we have all zeros. Okay. Right. So using this first non-zero element in first row, make zeros below. Already here we have 0, make 0 here. So what is the transformation? That is third row. Third row goes third row plus 2 first row. That is R3 goes R3 plus 2R1. Multiply first row by 2 and add to third row. Okay. Right. First two rows as it is. Third row. R3 plus 2R1. 0 plus 2 into 0. 0. Minus 2 plus 1 into 2. 0. 3 plus 0 into 2. 3 plus 0. 3. Okay. So this is third row. Right. Now in the second row, first non-zero element is 1. In the second row, first non-zero element is 1. Use it to make zeros below. Okay. So we have to make 0 here. So this is third row. So here we have 3. So R3 goes R3 minus 3R2. Multiply second row by 2. So by 3 and subtract from third row. So R3 goes R3 minus 3R2. So first two rows as it is. R3, 0 minus 3 into 0, 0. 0 minus 3 into 0, 0. 3 minus 1 into 3. 3 minus 3, 0. Okay. So last row become 0. So this is in echelon form. Then what is rank? So this is non-zero row since we have one non-zero entry. This is also non-zero row since we have one non-zero entry. Last row is 0 row. So this is in echelon form. So rank is number of non-zero rows 2. So rank is 2. Okay, right. Next, how many variables to be chosen as arbitrary constant? For that, n minus r. N is number of variables, that is 3 minus r. R is rank 2. So n minus r is 3 minus 2, that is 1. So one variable can be chosen arbitrarily constant. Okay, right. Now from this echelon form, write resulting equations. Okay, so multiply this echelon form with the column vector x, y, z and equate to 0. Okay, so first equation becomes multiply this row with column x, y, z. So 0 into x plus 1 into y plus 0 into z. Okay, right. This is y. So y equal 0. So y equal to 0. Next, multiply second row with column vector x, y, z. So 0x plus 0y plus 1 into z equals 0. Implies z equal to 0. Third equation becomes 0. Okay. So y equals 0, z equal 0. So what about x? Since there is no other equation. So y equals 0 means y is fixed. Z equals 0 means z is fixed. Okay. So we are not able to choose y or z as arbitrary constants. Since y equals 0, it is fixed number, z equals 0, it is fixed number. But we have to choose one variable as arbitrary constant. Since here n minus r is 1. So which variable we have to choose? The third variable x is chosen as arbitrary constant. Okay. So choose x equal k. Since y and z are fixed values, 0 and 0. So we have to choose the other variable x as arbitrary constant. Okay. So therefore, capital X1 equal first x k, y 0, z 0. Take k common here. So that is 1, 0, 0 into k. Okay. So this is the solution for this homogeneous system. From this you write eigenvector. Take in particular k equal to 1, then the eigenvector becomes 2, 1, 0, 0. So eigenvector corresponding to lambda equal 0 is x1 equal 1, 0, 0. 1, 0, 0. So in particular take k equal to 1 here. Okay. Suppose if you get fractions here, you have to choose k so that the fractions should be cancelled. Okay. So this is eigenvector corresponding to first eigenvalue lambda equal 0. Similarly, we find eigenvector for lambda equal to 1. Eigenvector for lambda equal to 1. So take vector capital X2 with eigenvector. Then by definition of eigenvector, a minus lambda, here lambda is 1, a minus 1 into I into x2 equals 0. That means subtract 1 from principal diagonal elements. So subtract 1 from these. So subtract 1 from these principal diagonal elements. Okay. Implies 0 minus 1 minus 1. Here 0 minus 1 minus 1. Remaining elements as it is 1, 0, 0. Here also 0 minus 1 minus 1. Remaining elements same 1, 0 minus 2. Here subtract 1, 3 minus 1, 2. Into column vector x, y, z equal 0, 0, 0. Okay. Solve this system of homogeneous linear equations. So convert this into echelon form. In first row, first non-zero element is minus 1. Below it we have zeros. Okay. Next to come to second row. In second row, first non-zero element is minus 1. Below it we have to make zeros. So what is the transformation? So R3 goes R3 minus 2R2. So since here we have minus 2, here we have minus 1. First make here minus 2, that is multiply second row by 2 and subtract from third row since we have both negative signs. So R3 goes R3 minus 2R2. Okay. First two rows as it is. First two rows as it is. Okay. So R3 minus 2R2. 0 minus 0 into 2. 0. Minus 2 minus or minus plus 1 into 2. 2 minus 2 plus 2. 0. 2 minus 1 into 2. 2 minus 2. 0. Okay. So last row become 0. Therefore, this is an echelon form. So rank equal to, rank is 2 since last row is 0 row. Number of non-zero rows 2. So rank is 2. Number of variables 3. So n minus r equal 3 minus 2 1. So one variable can be chosen arbitrary constant. Now write the resulting equations. So multiply first row in the echelon form with the column vector x, y, z. So minus 1 into x plus 1 into y plus 0 into z equal 0. This becomes 0. So minus x plus y equals 0. From that x equal to y. Okay. Next, second equation. Multiply this second row in the echelon form with x, y, z column. So 0 into x plus minus 1 into y plus 1 into z. So 0x minus y plus z equals 0. This becomes 0. So minus y plus z equals 0 implies y equal to z. Okay. So we have two equations. One variable should be chosen as arbitrary constant. So arbitrarily you can take either x or y or z as arbitrary constant. So I take z as arbitrary constant. Choose z equal k. So from the second equation, y equal k. And from first equation, as y equal to k, x is also k. So xk, yk, zk. Therefore x2 equal first x k, y k, z k. So take k common 1 1 1 into k. Okay. So in particular take k equal to 1, then we get eigenvector for lambda equal to 1. So therefore eigenvector corresponding to lambda equal to 1 is x2 equal 1 1 1. So this is eigenvector corresponding to second eigenvalue lambda equal 1. Similarly, we find third eigenvector for lambda equal 2. So eigenvector for lambda equal to take vector x3 be the eigenvector, then by definition a minus lambda I, here lambda is 2, a minus 2y into x3 equals 0. So just subtract 2 from these principal diagonal elements. Okay. So 0 minus 2 minus 2 1 0 0. Here also subtract 2, 0 minus 2 minus 2. Remaining elements same 1 0 minus 2. Here subtract 3 minus 2, that is 1. Okay. Right, now solve this system of equations, convert this to echelon form. First row, first non-zero element is minus 2, below it we have zeros. Next second row, first non-zero element is minus 2, use it to make zeros below. So both are same numbers here. What is the transformation? R3 goes R3 minus R2. R3 goes R3 minus R2. So first two rows as it is. Calculate this transformation. R3 minus R2, 0 minus 2. Sorry, 0 minus 0, 0. Minus 2 minus of minus 2 plus 2, 0. 1 minus 1, 0. So last row become 0 row. Therefore, it is in echelon form. So rank is 2. Since number of non-zero rows 2, so rank is 2. And n minus r, 3 minus 2, 1. Number of variables minus rank. So one variable can be chosen arbitrarily constant. Right, from echelon form, the resulting equations. So multiply first equation, first row by the column vector x, y, z. So minus 2x plus y plus 0z equals 0. Minus 2x plus y plus 0z equals 0. This becomes 0. So from this y equal 2x. You can write this y equal, right, minus 2x to right side. So y equal 2x. Next, second equation. Multiply second row with the column vector x, y, z. So 0x minus 2y plus 1 into z. Okay, so this becomes 0. So minus 2y plus z equals 0. From this z equal plus 2y. So z equal plus 2y. Okay, so these are the two equations. Okay, but we choose one variable, some arbitrary constant. So which variable we choose? So avoid fractions. Okay, choose the variable as arbitrary constant to avoid the variable to avoid the fractions. Okay, suppose if we take y equal arbitrary constant k, then we get z equal 2k, z equal 2k, but y equal k means here k equal to 2x, from that x equal k by 2, you get fraction. Okay, right. So other way, choose x equal to k. If you choose x equal to k, then y equal to k. As y equal to k, z is 2 into 2k, 4k. Okay, so you get integers. So choose x equal to k. I choose x equal to k to avoid fractions. So if you choose x equal to k, from first equation, y equal to 2k. From second equation, z equal to 2 into 2k, that is 4k. So xk, y 2k, z 4k. Therefore, x3 equal first xk, y 2k, z 4k. So take k common. This is 1, 2, 4 into k. In particular, take k equal to 1, we get eigenvector for lambda equal to 2. So therefore, eigenvector for lambda equal to 2 is capital X3 equal to 1, 2, 4. This is the eigenvector corresponding to third eigenvalue. Okay. So this is the way to find eigenvalues and eigenvectors of a given matrix.